obviously.
Sorry.
So me and Mark were talking.
Excitement.
So I've called Mark on a. Let me check up on it anyway, and I'm like, "Well, man, like normal, bro, just going through playlist." I was thinking, bro, me and you the same musically we're aligned, but this Kadia girl, bro, some BS thing.
Oh,
So
you
Mark's
gotta
like,
play.
yeah.
But the thing is, there's songs that I will put on there that I know everyone likes, but then there's sometimes I don't know,
songs that you like, which is why not?
But then no, because if I put the songs I really like,
don't want to discover.
I don't always want to put that on there because I'm like they won't listen to that.
We don't want to discover the music that Kadia likes. We're trying to make Kadia like the music that we like.
Oh, you're trying.
No one's saying I don't.
So then, for example, before, like, all of us know Slum Village. Kadia knows who Slum Village was before. So like, songs we've buzzed Kadia on for Slum Village. She's like, oh my god, the song's sick. Yeah. We're trying to better your music taste. Ours is fine. We're trying to better yours.
No, but my
music like commercial shit.
No, but my music taste isn't bad.
You have to find your gate before you look for who.
No, like I'm just gonna show you. I'm gonna flight. No, it's not that. It's just. Oh, you
I see the
there we go. Look.
Airport one.
Oh fuck, it's gone.
Go on.
I see Arik Air. It's an old Nigerian airline, I think. And
what does Arik mean? Like,
it's just the name of it.
No, but is that I have like.
I don't know.
Okay,
it might be named like the owner. And then everyone's waiting to go on their flight, and they've just shut down the whole thing and said, "No, we're not accepting any more."
Huh?
We're not. Like they just cancelled the flight.
Any more what?
Like they just shut down everything. They just cancelled the flight, and they shut down everything at the gate. So people were like, "What? Aren't we going to get a refund?" And they were like, "We don't know." And the workers were just leaving and going home. And everyone was.
Is this here or in Niger?
This was in England. In England, yeah. They're not. Arik Air don't exist anymore. But they was.
I can see why.
Yeah, they was so. Like I used to say to my mum, like, "There's no way I could fly on that airline. Like I wouldn't even trust that it would get to where it needs to get to." Like you see, I say this to people all the time. If you're on a plane, especially if it's a long distance journey, pay the extra price for the better company.
My grandma said this.
A reputable company.
My grandma got a flight over from America like a month and a half ago. I need to call him.
Yeah.
And he was like, he didn't fly with Virgin or BA. He flew with some other flight. He said company was bad man. He didn't give no peanuts or nothing on the flight.
Long haul I have to fly.
Imagine you're doing a flight to Australia and you're flying on one of them.
Anyway, so
one of them.
I could never do that flight.
Or I don't even know what them companies are.
I'd have to do like
Virgin,
BA.
If you wasn't African, that would have sounded mad problematic. I'm just saying.
I don't even know the name of the flight. Like,
I'm just saying.
You FATSA.
No, but the way you said it.
I don't know how to pronounce it though. They're them dodgy airlines.
It has to be Emirates, Virgin, or British Airways, or the big ones.
Or two even.
Hey, you like the big ones, isn't it?
It's crazy. I kind of missed it. I needed it this week. As in this.
Hey, Cass!
Yo! God, this is crazy.
Time out for you. What? You needed it this week. Yeah?
Does the Jamaica flight still exist? You know the Jamaica airline?
Air Jamaica?
Yeah.
I'm sure it does.
Pretty sure you will have something.
Air Jamaica.
No, Air Jamaica.
I thought... Well, a while ago, I thought it was cancelled, but it's not. They do still exist.
Local flights?
No.
Or...
Here to UK to Bang. Yeah.
Okay, so it's good. Okay, cool. But it wouldn't be
for a while.
I remember the Air
Jamaica.
I thought it's either cancelled or more local. I don't know.
Jamaica to Africa.
Yeah, that was Nigeria to Jamaica. Or like Jamaica to Africa. I can't remember, but I think it was Nigeria to Jamaica.
Yeah.
Did you know when you book with Air Miles, they have the right to, if your flight is booked with Air Miles, they've got...
So you can speak properly.
No, it's fine.
No, you repeated yourself twice, right?
Yeah, because I was trying to remember what I was saying.
That's why I said chewing gum.
I was moving it around. Shut up, man. I've lost my train of thought.
What episode is this again?
266.
Okay, cool. This is episode 266 of the DSP podcast with myself, Reese. Who's in the studio to my left?
Gabriel.
Next to me.
KK.
And next to her.
Drinks.
Because you're left.
That's why I did that. Apologies, we've had some.
Yeah,
we haven't recorded, but life was lifing. But we're back.
It's the first time this month.
There it is. Okay, how are you?
We're back for good though.
I'm alright. So I'm trying to Google what I was asking because I wanted to rectify what I was going to say. I'm alright. I'm annoyed to be in the country. I'm not gonna lie, just because it's just been raining. It's been shitty, and I'm just.
It's only just started. It's only just.
Do you know like that? Like
this week. Hot. It was hot
last week ago.
Yeah, but I've had a whole week of like. It's just I've been here and it's been nice. I've been away and it's been nice. I've come back to shit. And it's not like...
You live in England, bro.
I don't care. I don't
England.
care. That's not my point.
You should be used to it by now, man.
It's not even that. It's just... It's not... I'm not being annoyed
You've
about the
done
rainy weather.
quite a few holidays this year, though, innit? So that's probably why. She's like...
Yeah, but it's not even just that. Because I'm used to the rainy weather.
She's been on 5 episodes this year.
No, I've been in 9, actually.
9.
It's not...
That's a push.
It's not... It is 9
What,
episodes.
9 this year?
And we're in June.
That's bad.
I think we've done like 9. I've done 9 out of like 18 episodes. I'm not saying that's good, but yeah.
No, you haven't done half.
Go count it.
You haven't done half.
Go count it.
No,
Yes, I have.
You haven't done half.
I wouldn't say that so confidently if I didn't know.
You say a lot of things confidently when you're wrong.
This one being the 9th episode, by the way.
Mark, how you doing, sir?
Anyway, I didn't finish what I was saying. So, it's not just the fact that it's rainy weather. I'm used to that. It's just not nice coming back to shit weather when you left with nice weather.
And then,
The weather's been good. I've been in good
Walker,
spirits.
continue. Mark, how are you?
Okay, yeah. World Cup.
I'm going home.
The worst World Cup ever. Go on.
It's gonna be the worst. I'm alright, you know. I've had ups and downs, so yeah.
No, because
Sheldon, wait.
No, I'm just saying. I will say it after.
Then why say it?
Because I put my hand up like that.
This ain't class.
Sheldon, be quiet. Continue, Mark.
No, life has been lifing, man. Like ups and downs and stuff, but we just have to push through it and move on, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
But the only I would say the one thing that's kept me like in a good mood is finding new music.
It's the best thing. It's just the best thing in the world, man. I can't even lie to you. Like, imagine a world with no music. That would be crazy.
Take Katie's high pitched voice for half of the day, bro.
Nah, even like
Headphones trying to block out her noise. You know what you put on DJ Khaled's son?
But yeah, nah, it's been a tough 2 weeks, man.
Yeah, you've been radio silent. I thought it was obvious. I said to
I
Mark,
haven't been on Insta, nothing like.
I said to Mark, I'm not. It was like we spoke about you, and I was like, I'm leaving him alone because I
just wanted to give you your space.
It's just
Everyone has their own process, yeah.
But yeah, no, we're all good. It's funny though because you mentioned music, and it's like music is. There's an artist I've been locking in with recently, throughout these 3 weeks. Genia, Genia. Very, very good.
Name it
R&B singer, and I know she did some work with Timbaland. So
I think I've heard it. Yeah,
she's real good. But yeah, just what you said about new music, it's honestly the best thing, man. Just like when I see you send DMs with music, and it makes my day because I'm like, okay, cool, I've got music.
It's not you, it's Mark.
No, I've seen.
It's rare. Do you know why? Because I don't like sending people music unless I believe like it has like great beats. Because I have like the initial, this song's amazing, like what I have with Mark, and then there's songs I'm like, Because even before you walked in, Mark and I were discussing music. Mark was like, I sent you this. I was like, you know the worst thing is? I didn't even see this. I discovered it myself.
Yeah.
So I was like, the fact we're both aligned musically is crazy.
I'll say just send it anytime you come across something.
No, if I like it, I will send it. If I don't, no.
Because I'll say, yeah, man. It's like, you know, another thing is like R&B. This year, R&B has not been. This year we've kind of noticed commercially. I'll say, commercially, music hasn't performed as well as it did last year. R&B last year was really good commercially.
It's still early.
Yeah, but it's still early.
But it's still early.
But saying that you had Kalani with Folded, was that this year or last year?
That was last year,
okay.
right? This time last year, we had Leon Thomas, but he was 2024.
He's on a run, by the way.
But yeah, he's on a crazy run.
No, he's got
that
song with
lasted.
Black. He's got a song with someone else that came out last week. He's on a song with Giveon.
He don't drop no duds, man.
Me and Richie was talking. Richie said he thinks he's probably got the best voice right now.
He's a float. I call him R&B floater. Like he doesn't change the song, but he makes the song. I think he challenges people around him because even at Chris Brown's album,
yeah,
he challenges people to kind of step out their thing. The song with Black that me and Mark listened to before with AZ Chike.
Yeah. Change up the whole beat.
I'm so happy AZ Chike's getting some form of recognition now because used to listen to him a while back. Like, but yeah, but your music commercially ain't been as good this year, man. Because even like R&B every year has had a hit song.
Wait.
From what I can remember, from
Summertime's
the last
around the
5
corner.
years.
Wait.
Summertime's around the corner.
Wait.
Because remember Money Long?
Yeah.
That took over. Like
I
was happy when that took over.
couldn't-
But I also stand
You didn't
on.
like it?
After a while.
I didn't like it. I think it also stands on. You know, they say there's not a hit. The hits are things when they put money behind it, but there has to be a spark.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Bryson Tiller don't.
Mm-hmm.
But I personally don't like Folded, but Folded, for example.
Mm.
Yeah. Folded got annoying, but I still love it.
Mark's not annoying to me. Nothing about
Mark can't get annoying. I don't think Mark has.
It just
Yeah.
stays.
Yeah,
kind
Mark
of-
has a-
I've got
Mark.
4 different versions of Mart. One is live, one
Yeah.
is sped up, one is acoustic, and one is
with Chris Brown.
yeah,
Yeah, Mark
or
can't
Freddie
get
Gibbs,
annoying.
either
Yeah.
or.
Oh,
But it's the way he starts the song.
Yeah,
It's the
It's
production, it's
the
the
I actually think there's
Yeah.
about
The arrangements,
6 versions of that
it's
song.
just-
You know,
Beautiful.
You sent me the
Beautiful
video of like how they stack the vocals and
Yeah.
everything, and I watched the video like 14 times.
I wish he'd done like a documentary of making that album, because I would have loved to known like him picking the features or like production, like just that. I love to see like behind the scenes of like
It's
them creating
It's interesting
something.
if you've ever been in like a really productive studio session, even if it's not something you're running yourself,
That's definitely
but just
more Mark thing.
shadowing.
That's a Mark thing. That's not me.
It's beautiful to see like how people work.
process.
No,
it.
it's
Right,
great. I love it.
I know if I was to sit in on a session by Aston, I know I'm going to take in a lot because. Whoa. But I know I'm going to learn a lot
that went over my head.
because just seeing how people like different working styles and
I've even sat and him work.
yeah.
Like he's fast with it as well.
Yeah.
As in working on the
You know what? At first, I was taking in everything you said. I was listening, and then after
But
that,
no,
now everything just sounds.
I really
wrong.
do appreciate seeing people
Yeah.
their passion and working on it and just
I miss one of my bros, man. He's Swift Star. He basically my bro Swift Star in uni. He taught me how to like the basics of sound engineering. So I learned that like first year in uni. So he's taught me the basics, but
Taught you about tempo.
this is crazy. But he's a producer. But if I explain to you how crazy this guy, like he would come to your house.
Forward, yeah.
Yeah. So come to the house
Forward.
and he'll be like, "Oh, have you got speakers?"
all over the house.
Like, yeah. He'll be like, "Have you got speakers?" We'll plug the speakers into his laptop and he'll just randomly start making a beat. Everywhere he goes, he just does that. Like if he walks in
makes
here,
beats.
he'll just make a beat.
We're so childish. Like,
Yeah.
we are.
no, I only do this with you lot. You
Mama
know,
beat it up.
normal day to day.
All over the house.
Alright, quickly, go on, finish
But yeah, no, just if you ever have the chance to just be in a productive session, watch a producer. I know you I'm pretty sure Mark's
I've seen a
done it,
few of
done it
Ashton.
before.
No, not me. I've
Yeah.
just seen Ashton move crazy.
Separate to that, I want to thank you.
Why? What did I do?
There was a day that I just wasn't great, and like 2 of my friends rang me, and you know sometimes like you're just in a different
I don't,
mindset, and like, it was just like I didn't talk about anything I was going through, but just to have a
The
conversation.
call changed everything. Yeah.
He's one of them, and my other friend. I was just like,
weekend.
yeah, I just wasn't in a good mood.
You know what?
I called him on some stupidness though.
That's
Like,
all it takes.
you're catching
sometimes,
shade
bro.
in the story, so I apologize. Right? Yeah. I called you. No, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say it to your face.
Go on.
Obviously,
I
I've
was,
gone-
you know what? I was trying to think. How long do I go for the episode until I do catch some?
No, but
shade?
you're
So
catching.
go
No, but
on.
I'm telling you what I've already said. I was going to Edgware for my friend Claudia's 40th, and my regiment was laughing. He's like, "But you know, bare Congolese people." And I said, "Yeah, bare them." So I'm driving up there, but it's taking the way I wanted to go. It's taking me completely different ways. So I've had to go through Central on 20-mile roads. So the journey took me like an hour and 35 minutes. I might as well gone Birmingham. Like that's how long the journey was taking me.
Yeah.
Martin.
So obviously I was like, bro, I know my playlist. I know everything is a playlist. I was like, let me listen to the DSP playlist because I've been listening for ages. Every time I'm on Spotify, all I can see is notification, Mark's posted a song, Mark's posted a song, Mark's posted a song. So I'm there listening to music now, yeah, I'm like, yeah, Mark put this in. Mark put the song in. Mark put the song in. This
But
is
you
def-
can see though.
No, but when it's on shuffle, yeah, Mark definitely put the song in. This is a KD song, change again. So now I'm like, what, that's mad.
Oh dear.
No, because my thing.
Oh
Yeah.
dear.
Yeah. So then, basically,
Oh,
what
was that
happened was,
from the watch?
yeah, I done something and it
Oh, okay.
opened music to play
Spooky.
Corinne Bailey Ray.
bloody
Cold
spooky.
singer, by the way.
Oh, the
They
coldest.
keep saying Olivia Dean's her daughter.
She is. She is.
It hits
She
you when they
is.
say that, yeah.
I've
You know
got,
what?
by the way, I've got a flip of Olivia Dean's song with the baby pop that, and it sounds sick. But yeah, obviously,
Sorry.
so me and Mark were talking.
Excitement.
So
Sorry.
I've called Mark here on a. Let me check up on it anyway, and I'm like, well, man, like normal. Bro, just going through this. I was thinking, bro, me and you same musically we're aligned, but this Kadia girl, bro, some BS thing.
Oh,
So
you
Mark's
got
like,
to play?
yeah.
But
So
the
then
thing is,
Mark started laughing.
there's songs that I will put on there that I know everyone likes, but then there's sometimes I don't know.
Songs that you like, which is why not?
But
Like,
then, no, because if I put the songs
We-
I really, really
we
like,
don't want to
I
discover.
don't always want to put that on there because I'm like, they won't listen to that.
We
But there's
don't
some
want to
things
discover
that
the
are
music
a bit-
that Kadia likes. We're trying to make Kadia like the music that we like.
Oh, you're
But
trying
no
to
one's saying
So
that
then-
don't.
So then, for example, before, like all of us know Slum Village. Katie didn't know who Slum Village was before. So
Okay,
like
yeah.
songs
No, I didn't.
we've buzzed Katie on for Slum Village. She's like, oh my god, the song's sick.
Yeah.
We're trying to better your music taste. Ours is fine. We're trying to better yours.
No, but my
you
music
like commercial shit.
no. But my music taste isn't bad, and it ain't that I just
mean,
like.
Katie
I
sent
like-
me a couple things.
No,
that
I like a lot of older music as well.
So
Like
why?
commercial music that I like now is just because it's out and it's new and it's current. But I obviously like a lot of old music. But obviously, Slum
They
Village
won.
being one that I
They want odds.
But I'm going to
Um,
comment on that
Tina
though
Marie.
afterwards because
I like Tina Marie. That's universal. That don't count. Go on.
oh.
I talk about Tina
I
Marie all
don't
the
know.
time.
Who am I thinking that's old that I don't listen that ain't really that commercial?
Mary J. Blige.
Joss Stone.
It's commercial.
I don't think she is.
She's commercial.
She's commercial.
she's
Oh,
commercial.
Both
But then
I can't think of. Do you know what? I really can't think of the
Joss Stone was commercial off of both her two albums. She used to walk around the stage barefoot. Right,
I knew
yeah.
he was gonna
She went
say
to
that.
America and then she tried to put an American accent and it killed her because everyone was like, why are you acting up now? You gone to America. She's like,
Okay, well, to be honest, I don't even. All right, stand question, whatever.
Natasha Bedingfield, commercial.
Yeah.
it's interesting because
Yeah,
like
but what's
you
we know
talking
Natasha
about
Bedingfield's
music taste.
commercial,
No, she's
though.
commercial for that and then her back being big. That's why people like Natasha
Who?
Bedingfield.
yeah.
I didn't
People,
even notice it.
people
No,
know
no,
she's got
I
a back.
don't know.
Yeah,
Really?
now,
She was on
yeah.
Joe Budden podcast.
No,
them lot,
TikTok.
Yeah.
Is it like
TikTok.
Hilary Duff?
She's got.
No,
Back
but no.
No, Hilary Duff.
Hilary Duff is pretty, but she got a back.
Wait, who just got
It's
back
not
now?
back, it's AI.
It's AI. They keep doing it.
Oh,
AI.
Really?
man.
Natasha
What? See, I don't like
Natasha
that.
Bedingfield is shelf.
Yeah, she's actually
Really?
back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Google it, man.
No, go on. There's Joe Budden thing. You'll see it. But
Bedingfield, really? I
It's
listened to her. I like Natasha
It's
Bedingfield,
interesting
but I
because
never
like
noticed.
being in the studio, and obviously I've worked a female artist, so when I'm in the studio, when I'm in the
Is this where you
studio,
make
worked
beats?
with.
yeah, worked
Thank
with.
Is that when you make beats with them?
Man worked with favorite artists.
This
Me
is
worked
right.
with.
But when I'm in the studio with them, right, what they show
Mark.
me, the music they show me,
Oh, bro.
tends to be music that they can dance.
I would have.
Oh,
I
look at
would
Natasha.
have
Yeah.
never
She's
noticed.
got a bum bum.
Yeah,
She's
no,
got a bum bum.
She's got.
That
Continue.
B2K like bum bum
But
bum.
the music they listen to is music that you can dance to. So to them,
It
the
is a show.
rhythm and the beat is the most important thing. Whereas with us,
I don't like people that let the beat carry them.
yeah, with us, we know lyrically if you're bad,
Your
the beat has to be tremendous to carry you. Like, if it's not tremendous, then I'm sorry, it can't carry you. Like, so, but I think with women, it's very, very different. Women like
it
a lot of,
depends.
and it goes, and,
modern, yeah.
and it's not a offense to say this, right? But Amapiano,
I'm a piano.
I'm a piano. What's that?
Afrobeats, and dancehall.
That's, by the way, that's anti-black for you to say that as a West African, not to
What?
like Afrobeats.
Say it
What do you
again.
mean? I said Afrobeats.
No, but the fact you don't like Afrobeats is mad.
No, it's not even that I don't
That's
like it, but one thing that Afrobeats, dancehall, and I'll put soca in there.
Watch your mouth.
I'll put soca in there. I have to put
Watch your mouth.
soca in there. I
Watch
have to
your
put
mouth.
bouillon in there, and I have to
Wait,
put
what?
Amapiano in
Why?
there,
You're
right?
about to say something mad about
No.
soca
Our
and-
music,
Amapiano.
our
No, it makes me laugh,
our music is rhythm heavy. It's more about the beat. But then if you're talking about reggae, it's different. It's lyrics. It's so you. It's
Reggae's more a bop and a bop and a bop.
But the lyrics are very, very important, right?
Yeah.
But with dancehall,
No, but in
Amapiano,
dancehall-
Afrobeats, you can get away with just a good
no.
beat.
Okay, cool. I can't believe I have to do this. In dancehall, yes, you can get away with having a good beat, but, when you're talking about some of the greatest dancehall songs ever made
Of course.
in the era of dancehall,
Of course.
the reason when you hear certain songs, even if you hear people on the same beat, there's a certain song you remember on that more than anything.
Of
But
course,
the reason
100%.
is, we can say the beat is one thing, and you said this. Dancehall DJs or dancehall beat makers don't get the pride they get, the thing they deserve.
Yeah.
But
You still gotta.
them man there are wordsmiths, bro.
Wordsmiths, but
and they flow on a beat. It's not like they're
that's
being
what
they're not being
that's
drowned.
what I'm getting at. Yeah,
They're
that's
not
what I'm
being
getting at.
Are you
drowned.
talking about more flow
They
than lyrics?
they prioritize so Afro beats, dancehall,
Vibes Cartel
and Mapiano.
has lyrics, by the way.
Obviously, there's the
Mavado has
Vibe
lyrics,
There's
by
the
the
Vibe Cartel.
Capleton has lyrics, by the
There's
way.
the Burner Boys.
I've
There's
switched off.
the people that have lyrics. So I'm just
talking.
talking about in general,
Where
right?
have we gone?
If we're talking about like party music that gets people going, and Mapiano, Afro beats,
That's a very funny
and
reference.
dancehall.
That's a very funny
Gets
reference.
people going.
Get some people going.
But gets people up and
Amapiano.
dancing, right?
No, but you're missing where it gets people going.
But it's
N-words in
funny.
Paris.
Yeah,
it's-
no,
and
I
the
heard
original
it.
video, yeah. Go
I
on.
heard
it's more. They focus more on the flow and the rhythm, which also, by the way, flow is one of the hardest things to. So it's not.
Wizkid does both though.
Wizkid does both. No, of course, Wizkid does both. Burna Boy does both.
Yeah.
But at the same time, with every Wizkid, with every Burna Boy you get, there's bare people like Kiz Daniels. There's, I don't know, Rema. There's bare people that aren't necessarily that lyrical, but flow-wise, they're good. Alright, cool, put it this way. I'll put it this way, yeah. There's that song.
Shooting.
I don't like
Major
the lyric. I don't like the lyrics of the song, right?
Singer and a producer. So I'll name a few.
Okay.
So we have A-Marie and Rich Harrison.
That could be one of the best because as soon as she left...
You have Aaliyah Timbaland.
Oh,
That's what I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
you have Tony Braxton, Babyface. Usher, Jermaine Dupri.
Jermaine has more than one.
he's had quite a few, yeah.
Yeah. Mariah Carey and Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah.
You have
Mariah Carey and Jermaine Dupri.
You know the ones you don't want to get
Brand-
the answer wrong in class.
Ask him.
you have Brandy and Woody Jenkins.
Dark Child.
To name a few.
You're happy now, innit? You're happy now.
Do you know what?
Michael Jackson, Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones.
Michael Jackson, Teddy Riley.
She was rattled, by the way.
I don't
Like, she was so rattled. She was so rattled. She was like, it's Dark Child.
No, because in my head I was thinking.
so rattled.
In my head I was thinking MJ and Quincy, MJ and Darkchild, and Aaliyah and Timbaland. So when you said Aaliyah, I was like, fuck. And then I went, I know a lot of these. I know quite a few actually.
You can say Aaliyah and your guy.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah,
My
of course
guy,
it was.
but the only thing is, I don't know if I classify R. Kelly as a full-on producer.
It's not.
I want to
that's the
say
only why I won't.
Russian and Shensia.
I don't think he's a
Russian
beat
and
maker
Vibes
type producer. I
Cartel.
think he's a producer in the sense that
The
he
vocals,
puts things
like what
together.
Diddy does.
Yeah, like he would get the
Exactly,
instruments and
what-
he would put things together.
What assist? Did he assist? Like in his video.
He helps
That's
arrange
nasty.
the whole song,
You
basically.
can't be telling people take that off the video. Also, them.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
he comes in and take
The first one you said, A-Marie and Rich Harrison, that
Not
might...
long enough.
No, but...
Pause.
No, but the reason why...
Crazy.
No, but the
The
reason why...
one wasn't
that-
long enough.
The reason why that one is a bit mad, because the moment she left him, that was the end of
Yeah,
her
but then
career.
isn't there a crossover between One Thing and that Beyonce song where it sounds like it's the same beat?
What's that
He
one?
did
Yeah,
Beyonce
that's
as
his
well.
style of production.
Yeah.
Because he did it with
London and
he
the
did it
Truck
with
and,
Beyonce did it with Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
As well, like that's his style of.
Please do me a favor.
Style of
Never
production.
put Jennifer Lopez in the sentence. Of
Yeah,
talking
please,
she
I
can't
beg
sing.
you.
We're not doing that.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the style of music. So
Missy
that
Missy and
was the style.
Timbaland.
Yeah, so that would count. This is the thing, right? It is tough. Jermaine Dupri's done some good work with Harry Lennox. I think they've got 2 good songs.
I didn't like that album.
I'm trying to think of them.
I can't lie.
There's loads
But
actually
it's-
floating in my brain.
I never got to hear Erykah Badu and Jay Dilla, so if I know she worked with him. So is anyone?
Wasn't long enough. Pause.
Yeah, because I know she was in the lab with him.
Fairs.
But I'm gonna give it.
You said first.
I'm gonna play it fair. I'm gonna play it simple. I am going to award it to Timbaland and Aaliyah.
I'm not mad at
I'm
it.
gonna award it to Timbaland.
There's
and
no-
Aaliyah.
But I feel like a lot of, I don't know, maybe this is me being biased, but I think that MJ and
There's only one right answer. I'm sorry.
What, Quincy?
I'm trying to think if I was thinking of difference, but
It's only
MJ and
them two.
Quincy, I don't know
It's 2
any
albums,
different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
albums.
Off the Wall and Thriller.
And I think and all without thinking of this
Oh, look
discussion.
at this. Turn his face already.
You know what?
A man named this album Thriller and laid down in a black room in a sequin romper.
Do you know what it is? You know
what
it is?
doing?
You know what it is with Michael Jackson?
Oh, here we go.
No. I'd like.
If Michael Jackson hates that yours is Drake.
No. It's not hate. It's not hate. What? I don't hate Michael Jackson. I'm a fan of. I don't like Prince. But I'm a fan of Michael Jackson. It's not Michael Jackson. I don't like. I'm cool. Prince. I'm not the biggest. Like, I'm not. I just don't. I haven't been able to.
Hey, watch your mouth. Why?
Take him in, yeah.
It's the thing. You know when I was put onto Prince, it was Black Sweat.
Oh.
And that song was bizarre to me. Like when I heard
but sometimes you go through the catalogue. You can't just listen to
Right,
one tune
so-
and judge the artist.
So I'm saying, as a kid, when I heard Black Sweat, I was a bit weirded off by him, right? And then I've gone back, and then I've looked at his catalogue, and then I've looked at his character,
He's fucking amazing.
and I see he's on the androgynous. He's a bit androgynous, and I'm like, yeah. I don't
So
know,
you need to address him as
he's a
formerly
player.
known.
Basically, no, but they did that. The reason why they did it, because they tried to take the piss with him with his label. Gabriel said he didn't look like a Lucian boy, so he weren't feeling him.
No, but this is another thing I need to clarify as well, right?
Sensational.
I'm not saying Prince is shit. So you can
just
say
feel
like,
his style of music.
his style of music doesn't. But I can acknowledge this is a musical genius, but it's just not my cup of tea.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
But he's not.
You worded that better.
Yeah.
But I will say this though. I don't like throwing Michael Jackson in there. The reason why is because Michael Jackson's like Messi and Maradona, and it's like you put them in
Other way
there.
around.
What?
Other way around.
Maradona, then Messi.
Maradona's
No, I'm just.
before.
No. As in, if you're talking about an artiste,
Yeah.
you're talking about Maradona and Messi is probably Prince. If you're talking about someone who worked hard, that's the Ronaldo.
No, but I just mean in general, like you tend to keep those sort of names out of the conversation because it's a cheat
They're in a
code.
league of their own.
It's a bit of a cheat.
Right,
It's like when someone says who's your favorite rapper, so it's a Biggie or Tupac. I'm always going to say Biggie,
Andre.
right? You're going to say Andre, but the majority of people are going to go for
Jay-Z.
Biggie. Right, but the majority of people are going to go for Biggie, Tupac, or Jay-Z. Or Nas. Them four. If you was a big... Now, the thing about Free Stacks is this year, a lot of people from London weren't listening to music from the South. So you had to go out your way to actually fall in love with
people that listen to a lot of Master P back
You had to study it. You had to... It went on TV like that.
I grew up as a Neo Soul fan. So because I grew up as a Neo Soul fan, Erica was around Andre.
Mm-hmm.
So then... ATL Aliens, I didn't hear till I was a teenager, but I still liked him.
I know, exactly. That's my point, right? So it's like, for example, right? There's loads of rappers I like that weren't on TV growing up, right? They weren't on TV. So I had to actually go and find their music.
But that was the beauty of it.
Of course.
Back then.
Yeah, of course.
You researched your
artist, and that's why you fall in love with an artist and their music, because it's like, wow, I actually found this, and this is for me, right? But
can we get back to the
sorry. Getting back to it. I'm going to leave Michael Jackson out of it because I think obviously it's the best one. I think if we're going to go for something a bit more fair, I'll say Aaliyah and Timbaland. That would be me in it.
Okay.
And Timbaland's done a lot of work with a few people. He's done work with, Nelly Furtado. He's done,
Justin Timberlake.
If I had to,
Justin and Neptunes, Justin and Timberlake.
They're cousins.
That's what I said next.
They're cousins.
Right.
That's why I'm not included. Like Timberland and Pharrell are cousins, and they both worked on that Justified album, which I probably think is
literally absolutely sensational.
And the reason why I don't want to bring you've done it now, so I might as well pivot into the next conversation.
Yeah.
Mark and I were having a conversation before when I met him after work here, talking about debut albums and who has the best R&B. I put in quote marks here. Debut album, and I think it was Neo.
Wait, I got.
I don't. I think tell me what I'm wrong. It's Neo's first album, Usher's self-titled album.
Yep.
Chris Brown's first album.
Yeah.
First album, Usher, self-titled.
Can I Get With It on it?
Jesus! Oh yeah.
Right, yeah. I think Miguel's first album.
Yep. Omarion.
Omarions. I know who the worst album on that is.
What would you say the worst album is?
Omarions is.
Yeah.
No, not for me.
No, I'm not your gal. I don't care what's not for you, bro.
I like it, but out of what you named, actually name those five again.
Miguel, Usher,
yep.
Justin.
Yeah, Marion's the worst. Sorry, no, I'm not
Neo,
saying he's bad.
And what's that one?
You say Chris?
And Chris.
Yeah, no, sorry. Marion ain't bad, but I would choose him last.
I know the order. I know the order.
Does any of the Weekend stuff get in there?
They're not albums. They're EPs. That balloon, House of Balloons is cold.
I would have
House of Balloons is cold.
See that? Yeah, because
Like, he was high off coke, bro. Like,
yeah,
When is he not?
no, he's not anymore.
Actually, not now. But when was he not? I should say,
Abel
not
was moving
his.
mad.
But I was gonna say something. Then you said it's an EP. I was gonna
Yeah,
say Trap Soul could go in there, but it's an EP.
Trap Soul
Was
is
that
an album.
It was an album.
Was it an album?
Yeah.
Right?
But I wouldn't.
But
Trap Soul was cold.
no, but the thing is, compared to those albums, this is my order, and I don't even need to see it.
Yeah.
Neo,
Is it number one?
yes.
Right. Okay.
Neo stepped out the gate on flames, bro. I didn't even know what the man looked like. Then I saw him, I was like, oh, he's just like a Black Ninja Turtle.
His
Right,
first,
yeah.
like,
So
I think
then
4
Neo,
albums, 3 or 4.
Neo, Justin, Miguel,
You should put.
Chris Brown, Usher, Marion.
Alright, we can go around.
Well, out of those.
And that's off
Yeah.
memory. Remember, I can't see his phone.
Off
That's
memory,
off memory.
and obviously I'd have to go through everything again.
What's the name?
Well,
What's
off
the name
memory.
of Neo's? The Neo
Off
album?
memory, I'm putting Usher first.
Sometimes Usher's the one.
I'm putting.
I preferred
and then I'm putting
8701.
Justin.
I prefer 8701.
And I always
8701
recollect
8701 for me is better than
We're talking debuts here.
Oh, My Way. I prefer My Way to the Usher debut.
No, hell
Yeah.
no. Mm-mm.
No, I prefer 8701.
8701 is Usher's
I
best
didn't like
album.
My Way.
Nor did I.
No, but I'm saying 8701 is
Yeah,
Usher's best album before Confessions. The first two were
Yeah.
cool.
I'll put.
I obviously listen to the others, but I start, like, as in top rated albums from Usher, I started from 8701.
Yeah, same.
8701, whatever.
I'm not gonna lie.
Which Neo album is it? It's
Respect his
not in my
talent.
own words. Not...
Respect his talent. Definitely a great singer. Definitely a great artist, but wasn't really getting jiggy with Miguel.
Miguel's first
Likewise.
album is phenomenal.
I like the tune.
But it was a good album.
I like the tune with him and J.
I'm
Cole.
getting offended.
The rest of the
I'm
album.
getting offended.
What?
What would you say about Miguel?
It was a good album, but
Kaleidoscope Dream is his best album
I
by
didn't get jiggy
far.
with Miguel.
But Miguel, all I want to do is I remember I Am Music existed. Me and Arnold didn't have bread to pay for music. I Am Music was where we used to get all of our music from America.
Year of the
And then we went on there. We see Miguel. We see some random looking don with a level 1 hair. This guy looks like an alien. Cool. We saw some of J. Cole. We knew who J. Cole was. Played the song. Album was perfect.
Did you go to any of his shows in London?
Yes.
I know we did.
Not recently. I went to not
the
recently.
ones back at when
No,
I
back
was
in the
in
day,
uni, I remember.
Not the one that you drop kick, yo.
I saw him in that era. Though. I was still in the era and I was still wearing leather
But for
jackets.
me, the album that's missing on here for me, but it's not in the
Mark,
R&B
before you start
category.
doing the KVR, do the list.
Right, for my list,
Wow.
it would be
Apologies. But you do that.
Justin,
Yes.
Yeah.
Usher, Chris. You can say no.
I just said no.
I would have put Chris.
Chris' album is good. No, but
I love that
no
album.
disrespect to Chris
Pop
Brown.
in.
Sorry to stop him. Right, yeah. No disrespect to Chris Brown, but I'm saying again, right now, even with your adult mind, if you went back and went to listen to these albums right now,
Yeah, even I wouldn't put him first.
Not
and he's
even based on who they are, the person, and whatever. Forget nostalgia purposes, because I still listen to all those albums. If you go back and listen right now, I'm not trying to be an arsehole. The list why I put in that way makes the most sense.
I'll
argue why. I'll argue why.
Yeah, but you can't argue against someone else's
No,
opinion.
can I argue why I'd say it makes
I've
the most
never
sense?
finished
Okay,
mine
cool,
yet.
my apologies. Go ahead.
In my own words, is that
Justin,
Sorry.
Usher, Chris, Neo, Omarion, and Miguel.
Time out. You put no.
It's my
This is what
choice.
makes mad. No.
Why are you trying to debate my choice?
Listen, no, but you didn't say something Mark said, right? Yeah. Mark said, no, that Amari man was sick. I'm questioning the Amari album being sick, but
For
it's
me-
second to. Can I finish, brother?
The Tank production,
Right, yeah.
all the tunes on like
Shut
I like
up.
on there.
Right, yeah.
Cool.
Right, yeah. You're telling me the album's sick, but you put the album second to bottom.
No, because the other ones are that good though.
Exactly.
The other ones are that good. I'm only putting
Miguel's album is better than Amarian's, and it shows in their careers.
I'm only putting
I'm just
Miguel
saying, no,
last.
it's better.
I guess
I'm not debating
what they
their
like.
careers.
I
That's
never
the type
got
of
jiggy to
music.
Miguel's music, so I have to put him
Because
last.
Kaleidoscope Dream.
By the way, and wait, let me just clarify as well. Let's just make this clear. Being last on a list like this is not bad. Like,
No, it isn't, 'cause
that
that's
is
on
like,
top of-
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I disagree.
this like being last on a list is
I
good.
disagree.
It's not a bad thing.
I disagree.
You think so?
I disagree.
So what's the bad album on this list? 'Cause
That's
Bad?
the
yeah,
O,
like
innit?
like a
Amari's.
crap album on the list.
Amari's.
I like all of those albums,
Amari's is the
but
worst.
in terms of putting them in order, I
For
understand.
artistry, for what I see, for what I know Marion can do for artistry, even if I look at their careers, their careers across the
But
board.
with this debate, we're debating the
I'm just saying,
debut album.
he asked me a question. I'm just going to answer the question.
Let me
Ask me a question.
Let me hear
If you're looking at careers,
Yeah.
and first and second albums, for all of them, Miguel's first album was good, second album was better. Chris' album was good, his second album was better. Neil's first album was great, second album was even better. Right, yeah? All those people, progressively, even as Usher's first album, I didn't really like My Way, but 871 was better. Like, better. Amarion's second album weren't really flavoursome like that.
What come after O?
Check.
The one with
Touch.
Entourage. The song
I like
Entourage.
that
The
album.
odd song.
I'm not.
But I think I preferred. I think I've listened to more on O, so there's a reason why that one should be up there. In my own words, I think that was 2006, and you got 2007, 2008, 2000.
I'm just checking.
Neo's first 5 albums just didn't miss.
That's for Neil's number one.
So he would be on top for me, and obviously I like.
And I didn't know what he
I love
looked
Chris
like.
Brown.
We was hearing the song on the radio, I didn't even know what he looked like. You just saw some white background.
I just remember
With
my
a Hype
I just
Williams
remember LimeWire days. That's all I was downloading.
So what's your list then?
I know okay, this is.
So it'll be Neo.
Mm-hmm.
What have you got? Is Clouds Goat Dreams?
No, it's not.
No.
It's not.
Is it? What's the
It's
first?
Miguel's first
It's
album.
Miguel's first album. All I want is you.
What was
Show me your screen.
what was the thing?
Show her your screen.
Just show me and then I can do it that way because it's
Can
10
you
times
work on
easier.
that?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I know because that's what I said. I know.
Yeah. Neo, Miguel. Sorry. Justified, Chris Brown. Usher.
Marion's second album weren't bad, bro.
Just because that's not my favourite Usher album.
I thought it was okay.
Second album was good.
I think the album's better than the
Is that
first
one
album.
Entourage on it?
Yes, oh yeah. Oh.
How many bangers are on the album?
No, 21.
Bangers,
Sorry.
not songs.
That's one.
Name the bangers, bro. Man, just name it.
No, I'm looking for it now. Like
I can't. I'm
One,
trying to remember
two,
the second one.
21.
3,
We're not even talking about
Four,
second albums.
five,
Let's put 21. 21.
6,
21.
7.
Oh, who's?
There's at least like 7, 8 on there.
And the 21
I
track.
can't
How much
remember
track on
No, I said 21 tracks.
How many
It's,
tracks on there?
The album's called 21, isn't it?
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And 14.
With my
Well, half
adult
the
mind, I
album.
might
I'll
switch
say 7 to
Justified
8.
and Miguel.
But I'll say hit. But this is the thing.
Justified is Justified is the closest album on that list that is to Neil's first album.
Yeah, that's why sometimes I fight with both between
If
Miguel and
that has to be
Justin.
1 and 2. To me, that's 1 and 2. Even commercial value, listening.
Speaking
You
to
can
be
go back and
honest,
listen to the song now. It's still
Did you like Miguel's recent album? Because I thought
No,
it was weird.
awful. It's awful.
I was,
Yeah.
I didn't even
It was
bother sending it
weird,
because I
didn't
was so annoyed.
I thought it was weird, but I yeah.
The
What
one
was
thing
the last
Because
one
I actually had to
said?
do like a review on it because they
I'm
Right.
so angry.
They had Icebox on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's
I did
one
like
of the
Icebox
hits.
first
Had
one.
Entourage on there.
I
As
the
well.
video for Icebox made me like the song. I didn't like the song.
Yeah, like,
I just watched the video.
Miguel's
I
going
like
through something anyway.
would you
He's
not
going through
put
a lot of drugs?
if you're talking about like great R&B singers from that era, the Marion era, like early 2000s.
a great R&B singer. He's a great performer.
I was gonna say, would you put the Dream there?
as an R&B singer?
Yeah.
I like him more as a writer.
Yeah, it's a
Even though
right.
I like the song "I Love Your Girl."
I don't like his voice.
I like his voice.
No.
I like the Dream.
Yeah, nah, Miguel. I need to go back. Maybe because I haven't. As an adult,
You're not an
One,
R&B
two,
guy.
three.
You won't like it.
Those
No,
two
no, like,
albums, I
You
go
are, sorry,
through.
you are an R&B guy, but I don't
I'm
think
not.
you like that.
I'm not. This is the thing. Like you see with Miguel, it's because when it came out, I was already off 2000s R&B, like
Stopped
that
after.
era of R&B.
Is it Pineapple Skies?
And then I think I really came back onto that era of R&B when Trap Soul came out.
But it was on trap
remember
beats.
that.
That's the reason why people liked it.
Yeah,
Mm.
I remember Trap Soul was like that got my excitement.
It's like
back.
sexy drill, bro. Like
Yeah, but that got, that got my excitement back when it came to.
Like, Full
And obviously,
Night Live.
in my house, my housemate was always playing The Weeknd, and I hated that whole era with The Weeknd, and I wasn't the biggest fan of that. But yeah,
this is the Jack Harlow.
One debut album that I've always loved and I still play now is Music Soul Child.
you know what? I still haven't gone through the whole Jack Harlow
album.
album.
It's a good album.
Which album?
The Jack Harlow album. I
It's a
still
good
ain't gone through the whole
It's a
one.
good album.
You said Music Soul Child. That's Richie's favourite singer. Him and D'Angelo.
That debut album,
Richie, yeah. Richie talks about, yeah.
I can play the whole way through.
Those albums on there, I actually play daily, barring O.
Do me a
Daily.
And
Do me a favour.
not
please.
daily, like
Do-
recurringly, like quite often, barring
Do me a favour. Right,
Amarians. I don't really.
I'm gonna ask Mark to send you that screenshot. Yeah.
We'll do a poll.
Well, yeah. You can do it on a podcast, but I don't care. But yeah, I'm gonna ask Mark to send you that screenshot.
Yeah.
By next week, just me for one. Listen to all those albums.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then see if your mind changes.
No,
I'm
I will.
not trying to change your mind in that sense.
I
I'm
might
just trying
do
to
that.
say.
Let me write my
I'm not trying to change your mind in that
and
sense.
see if
I'm
my
trying to
mind
say
changes.
when you break it down, especially with your adult mind, not like nostalgia purposes, you will realize. Pardon me, why I say these albums, especially how they've aged well, why that's the list I picked.
Yeah, because obviously I'm just from what I remember. I'm going off what I remember. As I said, Miguel, I wasn't really getting jiggy to Miguel. However, that's not me saying he was bad. That's not me saying he couldn't sing. But it's just during that era of music,
Of course.
I wasn't really, Miguel
Right.
wasn't. But, do you know what I think would be good? If I actually make that a post and see what people have to say. Because I think that would get
Because this was a post
engagement.
anyway that we found.
Oh yeah, I've got to
Go remix it. Yeah.
I've got to recheck it. Got to recheck it and
I'm gonna
put that out
re-listen.
there because I want to. I actually genuinely want to hear what people think. And there's like this is the thing as well. Like with debut R&B. Okay, what would you say is your favorite all-time debut R&B album?
Probably.
That's where it gets a bit more difficult. But for me, I think it's easy.
Mine's my music social one.
It's Soul Child.
Erica Badu.
Or our guy,
Oh no,
JL.
Mary J. Blige, Share My World.
Okay. Tough.
But it's not her debut. It's just the first album.
Yeah, it's not a
It's
debut.
just the album that I remember hearing the most in my house. Because I can't remember what the first one is. I heard it. I listed it over there as well.
Okay,
The
I'll-
first one. What's the
411?
411?
Yeah.
Let me just look at my history.
For me, it's. I thought it's going to be consistent. Tweet a Southern Hummingbird.
Yeah, but that's not the smoking one. Don't man put his whole hand on his finger.
That's it. They're not
to,
black. They're not black.
Then
Nah,
you're black.
I think that was
showing your
that-
fingers,
That was
everything.
low.
Now I'm gonna blurry hand. Oh my god! No, that's crazy. But yeah, Tweet a Southern Hummingbird is smart.
Because I was working in a music shop then, and I used to sell that.
CD.
that
Yeah,
album.
that's Like, I
CD
had the physical. I had the physical
Because
CD.
because that came out and
That's
the Shanties album came out around
Yeah.
the same time.
My mum bought. Yeah, my mum had bought the physical CD, and back then my oldest brother used to like every week. My dad used to take us to Woolworths.
Bro, you need to cut your nose, bro.
No, but you know
Wow.
there's a story behind.
The Yardie now, yeah. Like,
There's a story. No, there's a story behind this one.
Oh gosh.
This I'll tell you off camera.
your nose are giving me anxiety, bro.
There's a story behind this one though.
So it was off
This
camera.
one grows super fast compared to any other nail, and it's crazy because
But why don't you cut
I
them?
slammed my door. I slammed my thumb in the door, but in the hinges of the door. Yeah.
It saved you.
No, bro. I've never seen my finger. My finger went as flat as paper. Like I'm not joking.
That's
it went as flat as paper.
it's scary. That
and my
happened to me
nail
when I
came
was
and my nail
in
came
school.
off, but it's it grows back way thicker and faster than any other nail.
You're dumb.
So it's mad.
Don't
Like,
do that
it's
again.
mad strong.
Killian,
Like,
don't
it's
do
a
that
strong.
again.
It's a
Mad
strong nail.
strong.
It's a strong nail, but yeah, no, sorry, yeah. Them that period, like my dad would every Friday he will take us to Woolworths and he'll give us £10 and he'll say pick out a CD.
Please.
Or if we don't have it in Woolworths, we'll go to it's my favourite music shop. The Rastaman had a music shop near the old gun shop in Catford. Do you not know where the
Say gun shop.
Yeah, there was a gun shop in Catford. It's so weird that it's like near the Domino's. It's so weird.
Oh.
Right, but there was a gun shop in Catford, and right next to it was a Domino's, like a Domino's. It was a Chinese place, and there was a restaurant had like a album, like a record store. But my dad was cool with him. But them times I was young, so I didn't. But I used to go there, and he would have the albums before Woolworths somehow. He would have. Like I remember we got Big Pimpin' from him, and he had it before everyone.
Truck life.
Like I don't know how, and it's not even but it's the official.
I mean, it's worth the truck.
He knew what time the truck was coming in and he made sure he got
That's the
that.
truck. I know it's official. Yeah, truck.
I bet he got his gun from the gun shop, innit?
Well, he used to put us on to so much music back then.
So let a man put you on.
So yeah,
Yeah.
next subject. Yeah, basically, yeah. Here's what I want to ask you though. I think we're in content. Everybody's in content, and I
Yeah.
think the content space has become a bit. Shut up, man. Become a bit fugazi over the last couple.
Loud environment.
Yeah, no, it's because I need to stand up. It's become a little fugazi over the last 2-3 years. And what I mean by this is you're seeing people who either respected in the space or people who were in the space start to do a lot of weird stuff. So you've seen Ray J do the boxing stuff. You've seen and get flogged. You've seen mothers of rappers get online and start doing weird stuff. I think today or yesterday, well, last week, sorry, I saw a video of Chunks had to grab a phone out of someone's hand and dash it because the guy tried to film him while he was going for a pee. So, yeah, it's a bit mad. So the question I want to ask you is, if we were all age-wise between 19 and 25, what would you be willing to do for content, right? Yeah, to make yourself a household name in the UK?
It'll just be the same thing, creating music.
Chat shit online.
Yeah, I don't think it would. What the people I can't stand are the people that set up the camera and just talk shit about low frequency
I thought you
stuff.
was gonna say crime.
Like, don't get twisted. I'm okay with people. I'm okay with people recording themselves speaking about things that are somewhat intellectual. Or
you mean like that jarring girl, Elena Payne?
Elena Tracy Baker.
I mean, she touches on some deep subjects.
Shit, bro.
I think her delivery is what probably annoys you.
Why are you shouting?
Shouting, yeah, it's the shouting that. But she does talk about a few serious things. I've seen her talk about a few serious things.
When it's
shouting
is her name Kelechi?
Yes.
See, when Kelechi speaks here, even if she goes into a rant, my admiration for her, perfect word, admiration for her is that she articulates her point so well that even when she raises her voice, it doesn't bother me because it doesn't sound. I'll bleep this word out. Right, yeah. It just sounds like I don't use the word, so I'll block it out myself. Right, yeah. It just sounds like a woman trying to be profound in a way in which she's trying to articulate subject matter. And even when she's like, oh yeah, and you actually will throw her little adjectives in, her verbs and whatever in a sentence to make it somewhat cheeky but still very profound is what I respect. I think sometimes you can have, and we think about multiple music artists in America, you can have the right message but the wrong messenger. Elaine is not the messenger we want to hear from, because what you do is you perpetuate the stereotype that people believe that exists within our community.
I think she has some. She touches on some serious topics, but I think the delivery of the shouting is a bit strange. And then I've also seen her engage in low frequency conversations as well.
She had the thing with Clue.
Yeah, so it's like
you cussing them saying because you look Asian, and then Clue had to air you out about your mum being.
So all that sort of content.
It's not vibrational.
That when I see you engaging in that, like when I see a person's making that kind of content, I kind of log off. Like I'm not interested. But props to her because she has done some serious. Like she spoke about some serious things.
Don't hear it.
But it's just delivery. Even with the people that try and sound too smart, they're sometimes off-putting as well, because it's like you're trying to sound too smart about something that's very basic or something that doesn't require much thought.
Know your platform.
Yeah.
So like, if I listen to Mark Lamont Hill, or I'm listening to someone the other day on LBC speak, or I think what's that show on Channel 5 called The Right Stuff?
Yeah.
And they tried to ask people about our young people and how young people are going through stuff, and the woman was like, "Oh, but just go to a park." He's like, "Oh my god, I'm going through depression. I want to go walk around the park." Like, he goes, "The problem with you older people is you believe just going to a park is going to sort out. That's not the thing. We have our own problems, right? Yeah, and some of our problems that we're going through are because of what your generation did. Yeah. We have to figure out our problems ourselves. We're not making excuses. We're going to stand there and cry about it, but just going to walk around a park isn't going to make any of us feel better, which I respect. I think those type of conversations where you're intellectualism, I think the term is, where you're putting people together where they're articulating that, you can believe what you want to believe, but you weren't in our generation and what we're going through now, the same way where we weren't in your generation going through what you're going through now. Ultimately, we're reaping what you lot sowed and we have to deal with it.
Yeah.
And I think, again, it's just based on me and how you articulate conversation.
I think the sort of content that's actually the worst on the internet is the two types of content. Red pill content and toxic femininity. That toxic it's just crap. Like I just don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. I think it's all nonsense. Like it's so funny, right? And I just want to mention this, right? The Diddy tape comes out with
Daphne Joy.
Daphne Joy. That's it. The Diddy tape comes out with Daphne Joy.
She had academics on a string.
And one thing I see people talking about, and this isn't by thought, this isn't by choice, but people are saying Diddy's got no dick. Yeah, cool. That's what people are saying, right?
Take that.
Now, here's the thing. The world needs to make its mind up. Are we allowed to body shame or are we not allowed to body shame?
It's subjective.
The world needs to make its mind up.
They pick and choose who they
And I'm going to tell you why.
You could do that, but if you call someone fat...
Exactly.
Yeah,
now, I'm going to tell you why, because if someone calls...
Or if you say something, little dick energy, follow like, yeah.
If someone calls me fat, yeah, I can't... Well, people that know me know I don't get offended at that. But if someone says to me, yo, you're fat, okay, cool. But I have the option to actually lose weight. So it's not something I'm born with, right? But if someone like Diddler has no dick like people are saying...
Diddler like the Riddler.
Yeah, Diddler.
If someone like...
Big question mark. With the black question mark with a green suit.
If someone like him is born with no joint, right?
Wow.
Like they're saying, okay, right? It's not his fault.
They say he's got no joint. They said he's...
It's not his fault.
On the other side.
It's not his fault, right? But I'm seeing the people that are the ones that complain the most about body shaming are the ones talking about his manhood. But if we flip the script and we start talking about the people that are saying it, or Diddy was to address the people that were saying it, and he was to start talking about women whose breasts sag a lot, women with big foreheads, women with hip dips with no bum, women with number 11 body shapes. If I'm just saying like, if people was to come out and talk about all of these things, they would be seen as wrong. You can't talk about this because this person was born. And I agree. I don't think it's right to cuss people's body types and whatnot. Obviously, all the best with Diddy. Thank God that, yeah, cool. It's been able to work for him, innit? So cool, wicked. But all I'm saying is this. All I'm saying is this.
No, it's been able to work for him, so yeah, wicked.
All I'm saying is this. The world needs to make up their mind on what's appropriate to shame people about. I don't believe in shaming people about things that they were born with. Genetics. They can't control this. I'm not going to cuss someone for being disabled. I'm not going to cuss someone for having Down syndrome. I'm not going to cuss someone for being a shorter person. I'm not going to cuss someone for being too tall.
But this is the problem we have with social media now. Like, everyone has an opinion.
Mm-hmm.
No, the problem is that people don't have shame.
No shame.
There's no shame that exists. And a lot of people who say wild things on the internet, there's no recourse. And a lot of people who say wild things have never been punched in their face. Right, yeah. And that's what it sounds mad aggressive, but you have to be really honest about what it is. When we were younger, if you were going to talk crazy and you caught the right person, the wrong person on the right day, you get in your face curb stomped. The problem is now, because of the internet, and you can be hidden and you can troll and you can hide and be like, I was joking, or be like, oh yeah, you touched me, I'm going to call the police. The problem is people never get called to account for their behaviour. Now, even in this content space, I remember I was like at 19 to like 24. I don't think I'm willing to do anything that I'm not willing to do now. I love this podcast, but I said if we was doing wayward stuff, we'd probably be gone. I just don't believe in doing that because ultimately you gravitate the wrong audience to your platform, and that's not what you want.
Us as individuals were not like that anyway. But me at 19, I just kept myself to myself.
Like I see,
I was just music. That's all I was doing.
Literally, yeah. I see people
touring.
I see people do like red pill content where they invite women onto a show, or they invite women to chill with them, and these women are a certain type of woman, right? And they draw them out, and then they say, "Oh, you gotta go, get out." And listen, me as a man, I can't just send a woman out in the middle of the night.
Yeah, it's cold.
Or just in the middle. Like I saw the other day, Adrian Broner and Dean the Great.
Yeah, on the bus.
On the highway.
Yeah. They
sent a girl out on what? They're like, put her there. She can go eat the grass.
But I can't. Them kind of dudes. No, I couldn't be friends with anyone like that. Or
and then if you say it's wrong, they'll say you're Captain Saver. Oh, you're a simp. No, I'm not. I'm not a simp. I'm not Captain Saver. I just have morals. What I would do is, if I'm going to put someone out on the highway, I would also park my car there and wait for that person to go home. Or I would wait until we get to a destination that's a bit safe, and there's people there, and there's, you know what, love?
My issue is because some of these women are scandalously clad, they're dressed scandalously clad, you're putting them in more danger.
Exactly.
At least on your stream, they're on camera, everything can be seen. Like, you're putting them in more danger. And I'm not saying it's because it's like black women or whatever. I just think it's mad dangerous. Like bro, you have a mum, you have sisters, you have.
I don't like that concept.
Now, this is another thing as well. I think Adrian Broner, they flew some girls out and these girls have come and they kind of know what they're here to do. But when the girls,
some of them guys are thirsty, man.
When the girl got one of the girls got there, she weren't. I'm guessing she didn't have the same energy that she had on the messages. And I agree. I actually agree with, if you invite a girl over and you've kind of established a relationship knowing this is what you're coming over here for, and she was to come over and not do what you want him to do,
I'm gonna count this.
I'm okay sending that person home on an Uber. Because there's no reason why you're here.
Here's my
thing. Don't make sense.
Here's my thing when I say this, yeah? And this is where we have to be very careful with this content. Well, with the way we word things. Regardless of the intention of it being like, can I use you as an example on this, please? I'm on to KDR. I'm linking KD. KD's meant to come to my house. Cool. KD comes to my house. When she gets to the house, I've either done something or she's not really feeling the vibe. She don't want to do something.
That's
yeah,
fine.
Right. Yeah. Even then, regardless in the back of my mind of it being that, the problem with a lot of these people are they're too thirsty because they believe that because the girls come over,
it's going to happen regardless.
Yeah, of course.
Goal time. I think these man's last meter goes through the roof, and to some people it's like, yeah, he's a bit too on it. He looks a bit too lusty. I'm not feeling it. Now, again, doesn't have to be a thing of me being like, I'm sending her home. I'm like, well, are you good? I just don't feel comfortable. My first thing is, you still want to stay here or not? Boom, cool, no problem. I'll order you Uber. There's a way in which you manage.
Yeah, it won't be done in a disrespectful way. It's not get out of my house.
But a lot of people, we're talking about these online, especially with content. A lot of people don't move like this, and you're on camera. And then what it does is, when you're saying about the red pill stuff or whatever, people believe they could talk to people like this, or they can talk to women like this, and it just looks mad because like, oh, I'm in a position of power. I've got money. Then we're talking about DBDs and everybody else and drawing them out. But then you're seeing archetypes without the same bread, without the same access. Display the same behaviour, where we're like, what are we doing here?
It's very questionable, man.
Yeah, it's a bit strange. To me, it would be a case in something like that. Is listen, you know what? If you don't feel comfortable, and I can fully understand it, it's probably best if I call your cab and get you home safely at least. Because to be honest, if I'm being honest with you,
I'm not comfortable.
I'm even not comfortable now
with the fact that you don't
I
feel
wanted to. I had different intentions. I'll be honest with you. But be transparent. I had different intentions.
What happened to that?
Simple.
The girls don't want to hear that sometimes because they all say, "Oh yeah, it's all good and well."
No, because girls ask for transparency.
No, but
I'll
girls
give you the
ask
honesty
for it,
that I had
and then when they get it, they don't like it.
Remember the streamer in America where the girl tried to accuse him of and then
that
he went to his lawyer. He went to his lawyer because she was making up a story. He went to his lawyer. She's like, "Oh, he was filming me," and the rest of that stuff. And then the problem wasn't the fact that it was it's the fact that they consensually had sex, and then she knew he had a girlfriend, but he was leaving her to go back.
Oh, Ty Lil, yes. Yeah.
And then she tried to destroy man's whole life. And then people went and did receipts because she said, "I'm a virgin." And then people went and did their receipts and realized she was lying. And then her story kept changing, whereas his story was just.
I think there needs to sometimes.
A woman went to jail for it recently. She went to jail for 2 years.
It is a tricky thing because, like,
my friend.
Serious.
I remember you told the story. Yeah. What I don't like now in today's world is, it's none of my business. Why are you putting your business out on Front Street and then complaining when people don't agree with you?
Yeah. No. 100%.
You get people having issues with their child's father online
and bringing it
online. Like.
I see something the other day, some guys, Tawanda, something Philip Mahamba, or something like that.
I have no idea who that is.
Some girl, she goes online and she's calling out her baby father's government name. And it's, I want to have a good someone, brack out, and you haven't been in a child's life for 10 years. So she does this whole thing where every day she calls him out and puts his full name. And it's become like the single mothers online, they're so excited by it. Like, yay! And they're all making videos they're all making videos talking about it. And I'm just looking at this whole situation like, I understand you might be annoyed.
I get the annoyance, but then are you not thinking about the
your
children?
child.
I'm not.
Your child's going to go to school, and people are going to be like, "Oh, your mum's on the internet tweaking again, talking about your dad." And if your child went to a school like the school I went to, he's finished. He's finished. He's not making it out.
I think in a lot of these situations, I call it emotional instability, and I think what happens is, like, we always make this joke sometimes. You see the rhetoric on the internet, I won't cook for a man, and my argument is, but you have sex with somebody that don't cook for them.
Yeah.
And I think it's lack of, I think ultimately it's lack of cognitive reasoning and thinking, because ultimately, the last thing you want to do is be in a relationship with someone, whether it goes left or right, and cause more heartache and pain for your child.
Yeah.
Because if you can be with someone and be in a bad place together and it work out bad to your child. You could be separate. At the end of the day, again, and people don't like this conversation, you chose to pick him, he picked you. Right? Yeah, unfortunately, both of you have poor cognitive reasoning. Both of you. Complicit. Unfortunately, you're the person that has to look after this child. Right? Yeah. Again, that doesn't stop your child from achieving anything. It just means your life's going to be moderately harder.
It'll be harder.
Because it's thing. I grew up in a single parent home, so I'm not gonna be out here lambasting single moms. I'm not doing that. Yeah. But my issue is, at the end of the day, regardless of that, is I never heard my mum, regardless of how I knew she felt, say anything mad about my dad. Just didn't. Right? Yeah. And in doing that, all my mum said was, "You learn who he is as you get older," and I did, and I left it as that. There's no problem. Now, my first thing is, you've gone on the internet, you've done that. What did you achieve?
A whole bunch of people you don't know.
Because women will still go after him. Women will still like him.
Of course, women will still go after him. Don't you know? Women actually go after that dysfunction. In like, women love doing, like, they love going for men that they know are broken, right? So that they can have the movie script lifestyle.
So they can fix him.
So they either think they can fix him, or they want to go, through the heartbreak because they think it's normal. They're addicted to going through disappointment.
I know a few people like that in life.
Because every woman that I know would start telling you they don't want a broke baby father, they don't want a this, they don't want a that. I'm not gonna lie to you. 90% of the women I know that have, deadbeat fathers, they're deadbeat and single, baby fathers. They're broke. The fathers are broke. So why didn't you go for your type? If your type was really your type, why didn't you go for your type?
Is the question,
and you want to come online and complain?
Because their type don't go for them.
And that type didn't
exist.
So
if you didn't go for your type and it worked out bad for you, whose problem is that?
But they settled.
Accountability.
It didn't settle. The type didn't exist before. It became
the
type.
When they realised they didn't want that.
Again,
it was never
the type didn't exist. The type only started to exist when Americans started to project
social media.
The type only started to exist when it was like, I think I deserve this. And my friend was like, why did you not deserve this before? That's why everyone always makes a joke.
Yeah.
You're talking about rich my type and all that stuff, but your baby does a bum.
Yeah, so that's your level.
And they only want that because they're seeing that being portrayed. But if that's something that you want, you would know from when you first get with someone. Obviously, how old was I when I was first with... I don't even remember now, but I knew the kind of man that I wanted, and that's the type of man that I'd still want, obviously, and still with today. I weren't going for no piece of shit, no trap star, none of that.
Do you know what I don't want? I don't want a woman. I don't want a woman on OnlyFans, right? I don't want a porn star, right? If I end up having a child with one of those women, right? I've gone against my type and I've gone for that woman. Guess who the accountability is on? Yeah. Me. Not her. Me.
I remember I said this to someone ages ago.
Simple.
Yeah? To someone ages ago. It was like, if, for example, because we've got one more topic before we leave. And I said to someone the other day, someone asked me a question. They was like, if you're with your girl and your girl cheats on you with your brother, who you beefing? I said, I can only beef myself. That's what you mean. I was like, I only know who my friend is.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. If I knew my friend was wayward anyway, I can't be angry at him. I can feel a way. I can feel bad at him. I can't be angry at myself. I was like, why? It's because I picked her.
You picked her.
I picked her.
And you even picked to be friends with your friend as well.
So then, if I know my friend's on badness anyway, and we grew up together and he's on badness, I know what my friend's on. But for me to pick that woman and think that she doesn't have standing, that's on me. I've got poor judgment. I've got poor reasons. Like, I picked the wrong person. I've got to charge it. I can't be like, that's bad. No, it's bad, yeah. But the difference is, I should have been a little bit more intelligent with my decisions for who I picked as a person.
It's kind of like with the whole 50 Cent situation. He can go online, he can call his baby mother a little S worker and all of that sort of stuff.
But it's still a
bro, that decision's on you.
Yeah.
Because when it happened, when you did it with Rick Ross's baby mother, it was funny, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was, oh, look at your baby mother. Look what your
Karma,
baby
innit?
mother's doing worse
Karma.
online.
But on that as well, there's going to be a new app or a new website where it's women going on there talking about their deadbeat baby fathers.
Yeah, there's TikTok pages.
Oh, long.
And it's just,
but that's not.
It doesn't solve anything.
Why do you actually want to spend time talking about your deadbeat baby father?
Maybe the gossip is therapy. Maybe the gossip is no, but you know what
How?
it is.
It's just negative.
You know what it is.
And I know single people with deadbeat baby fathers, and they just keep it moving.
Do you know my?
They're like, that was my error, my bad.
But they're comfortable in who they are now. People just misery loves company.
Misery loves company, right? And sometimes some people like to hear about people that have worse situations than theirs, so that they can feel content in their situation, rather than still wanting to get out of their situation.
That happened to me.
It's like, oh, don't worry, it happened to me.
Yeah,
don't worry, like it's okay. Like my baby, just like my baby father. My baby father used to do this. He used to put hands on me as well. He used to do. Okay, right, we know that. But you telling the whole world and forming groups.
That's
what is that going to solve? Now, if you've got a baby father that is physically harming you, or that is assaulting you, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And people that need to
let the world know who this man is.
Yeah.
Let the world know who this man is.
Let the police know first.
Let the police know as well, of course. But let the world know who this man is. Men need to know who this man is as well, because he's someone's dog and they need to hold him accountable. Mm-hmm. That's fine. But coming online to say that your baby father's a deadbeat and whatnot, why I don't even care about that kind of stuff is because if I hear from him, he'll have another story.
There's two
about how you are the worst mother in the world.
Hers and the
Take the man to court.
So that's things like that I don't care about. If
that's what the court is there for.
I don't get the online.
Not everything has to be online.
Yeah.
But as we're talking about, obviously I was talking about Friends, and I just wanted to wrap the podcast in this year. So it's been a funny-ish / serious podcast, yeah. I'm calling this like friend faux pas. I'm gonna ask you first.
Yeah.
Yeah, KD's not involved in this one because I think it's different from him. Yeah. Do you think it's strange for you and your closest male friend to go cinema together?
No, it depends on what we're watching. No.
Can I just say, as a female, I wouldn't look at that wrong. If I see
think it's a bit.
I don't understand the men that think it's.
I don't get it.
I've done it.
I don't get it.
So if you were like,
I got some on my ones anyway. I don't give it them.
If you were like, oh, I went to cinema with Reese to go and.
Yeah, I know you did. Yeah,
you did. If you was like, oh, yeah, we went to cinema the other day to watch it, I won't be like, huh? We went to cinema together. I don't see.
You know what I've watched with the man them before?
I don't get that.
3 guys. Saint Trinians. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this.
I think you mentioned
that.
I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this.
Hilarious. No, I love that film.
I don't know if I was in.
Who picked the film?
No, none of us. None of us. It was an accidental occurrence. It was we've gone to the cinema and we wanted to see a certain film. Yeah. We've missed the time. We've missed the time of our film. So we're like, oh fuck it, we don't even wanna
just snuck into a cinema.
So we just snuck into a next thing.
And it's Saint
Trinians. Guess what? We stayed there, watched it, and we laughed.
I used to love women for that.
Saint Trinians is lit.
We stayed there,
watched it. There's 1 and 2.
I watched Spring Breakers when I was in uni. Right? I stayed and I was with my man then when I watched it. And it was funny. You don't go to the cinema to be. I think going to the cinema to be with. First off, going to the cinema with a significant other is. I'm not gonna lie. It's more of a
bonding
secondary school, college fantasy. Like,
college fantasy.
You got low level. No, but I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah, like it's not.
You got low level bread. You're young.
Yeah, it's like you get it. Like
you're in the cinema. You come out. You talk about the movie. You talk. You might grab a munch out. It's different.
In the cinema, you get a little whatever. Cool. That is more of a young. No, but I'm saying, but that's what young people.
To be honest, now when we go to cinema, we do it on a.
Now, if I go to cinema, it's actually to watch something.
Yeah.
If I'm going to cinema with a woman, it is to watch something.
Yeah, I'm not lip syncing.
If I'm going with a man, it is to watch something.
Don't try and look at me.
And bearing in mind, you don't know the sort of person I am. I don't even like movies. So the fact that I'm going to get out of my house and go watch a movie, it means I definitely want to watch it. So, yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, man. Listen.
Also, sometimes, obviously, it depends on
People go by themselves to a cinema.
I go by myself.
I go by myself. I love it.
Fine. So, I don't know. I don't know why people.
I think sometimes people just make up these things to, you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that. Like,
bro, I saw some of the guys the other day saying when they're in the shower they don't open their crack to clean it.
And this has been episode 256 of the DSP podcast. You can find the DSP on all your favourite DSPs, my personal favourite YouTube.
But you have to open your crack and wash it.
You can find mine, Mark's, Katie's information. Man will start in the information below. You can find the TikTok link, Spotify playlist link, Mark's photography link, and every other link in the description below. I've been Reese. To my right's been. To her right's been.
drinks.
Behind the camera's been.
Gabriel.
And we'll be back next week. Love and blessings, peace and guidance.
Bye.
And remember to wash your bum.
Yeah,
Peace.
please.